So while I'm threading the needle here, point out I got you in a spot best I can manage so you can kind of see what's going on. I gotta do some stitches to hold this wig in place before I start styling it. Or, yeah, brushing it. As I said, I gotta thread a needle first. So I'll kind of show you what I'm doing to the best of my ability, which ain't saying much. Tie that off. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see it, but there's the edge of the wig. There's a pin holding it in place. Get the needle through here, through the scalp, and through the edge of the wig. It's just like putting on a button, but not quite as not as many stitches as putting a button on. So I'm only going to do 3 here. Split this thread, put the needle through there. There, now I'll have my loop knot to start the stitch. Here's one. Now, I wish I had some hair care stuff, like clips or something, to hold these bangs out of the way while I stitch this, but I don't. I suppose I could use binder clips, but it's one actual stitch. Didn't take far longer than I initially expected. There's 2 actual stitches. There's the 3rd one, and we'll tie it off. Just to make sure. Now, if I had made this thing modular so the head could be removed, this would be a lot easier process. But I didn't, so it isn't. Come on, get through there, you cocksucker. There. Now, through that side, through that side, through that side again. That little ladder in there. Well, you can see it. That is how to make a knot. I'll actually tie off the stitch so I can cut it. There's one. I can take that pin out and I can do a bunch more stitches. I'll show you after they're done. Table, as you can see, we got 4 points tied down, the front and back center and the side centers. As you can see, the wig is oversized. It's massively bigger than it needed to be, but whatever. It is what it is. So the next, I'm going to go halfway between each of these. Pin that one down. And yeah, they're oversized. I'll try and center each one of these next 4 stitches. That one there, this one there. I could do that, or I could pull them tight across, which would make a big fold there. And it'd make a big fold here. And those might be covered by the length of hair, but I'm not taking that chance. I'm just going to center stitch each one. The length of hair and the styling can more easily cover up a loose wave like that than they can cover up a big fold like that. So yeah, I'll stitch those down, the last 4, and then I'll stand her back up and see where we stand. Okay, show you when that's done. Got the wig stitched on in 8 different places. I put in a stand here and get her back up on her stand. There. Okay. Have to move Kitty out of the way. Alright. Put you on top of a box so you can see what's going on. As you can see, the weight of the wig is not balanced right now, and is bending the head all over the place. So let's get this flipped back. Try and straighten it out a little. It's obviously going to be an absolute mess until we get it cut to length. Until we get it untangled, we can't get it cut to length. So the beginning of this is going to be untangling. I've dealt with Barbie dolls and tangled hair before. It ain't fun, but it's a necessary process. If you have collections of toys, be they dolls, ponies, whatever, you need to take care of them and untangle their hair, which is difficult. We can separate what goes ahead of and behind the shoulders. That'll help balance the weight. So right now, there's where we stand. Not too bad on that side. Too bad on that side. And the back's survivable. A lot of that's going to be cut, which will deal with the weight problem a little bit. Actually, a lot. Yeah, I think she looks pretty good. The striping is working a lot better now between the black and the purple. So, once I deal with the hair, first getting it brushed out and then cutting it, I think let's see where I can set you. Put you here, Up here, let's get a good aim at this thing. There we are. Yeah, I think once we get the hair dealt with, Tonkenstein is going to look pretty damn good. All right? Talk to you next time. She really likes that stool now. Don't you? Don't you? You like being up on the stool? Yeah? I thought so. Well, I brushed it. Honestly, right now, she looks like somebody would have shown up at a Motorhead concert in the 80s. But, next step is going to be cutting. Now that I got it as straightened and untangled and brushed out as I can, you can see there's the different lengths here versus here. It's going to be cut about here, just at the eyebrows. And just to the edge of the eye right there. So that line, 2. Let's see where it is here. That line, right there. That's what's got to be cut for the bangs. Get the rest of this back behind the shoulders. You can see there is some different lengths here and there, but that's going to be cut. The rest can stay long, but it's going to be cut flat across the edge. So I'll cut those bangs. Wish I'd been a hairstylist in a previous life, but I wasn't. But I'll cut those bangs and we'll see where we stand. I am not a hairdresser. Nor do I believe I was in a previous life. However, given consideration of my lack of any real skill, did the best I could. So here's what we're left with. A shitty job crosshair, but I did what I could. As I said, I'm not a hairdresser. Maybe somebody can cut that in a straight line better than I could. Tiny Hatsu is on. Let's see. In whole and total. You know, from 10 feet away. That's probably as close to tonkatsu as I can make this look. So there you have it. The completed Tonkenstein. A life-sized katsu doll. Now, what would be really interesting is to see if anyone else in the universe might want this thing. If you do make me an offer, never know, I might accept it. It's not structurally sound, or not structurally heavy enough to use as a dummy, or as a dressing mannequin, but it'll stand up on its stand, and it's at the right height to, I don't know, stand in a corner and look like Katsu. So, talk to you next time. I got paying work piled up on a table over there, so I gotta do that now.